Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Elevate Voice TV to our new edition on food and nutrition program. Thank you for joining us and already subscribing. To you, the viewers, I am very grateful. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the comments. Thank you so much. And today we have another interesting topic, a very interesting one, and the topic is preconception nutrition. So, I'm your host today. I'm Lawino, and we have a guest in the room. I will allow him introduce himself, and he takes us through the rest. Yes.
Our dear esteemed viewers, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Mercy, for inviting me.
Welcome.
I'm really very grateful for the invite, and I hope many more to come.
Yeah.
Our viewers will see me not only today, but many more times to come.
Yeah.
As we start, my name is Senkumbwe Evans, and I'm a nutrition scholar, and also I work for Nutrition Communities as the Director of Research, Learning and Innovation, and today I'm your special guest for this session. Hope to learn more, or also hope to share more information that we know to our dear esteemed viewers. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.
Yeah, our viewers on Elevate Voice TV always pay attention to nutrition matters, and they feel so glad. They share in the comment section. They're always eager to understanding and learning more. So we are hoping that you'll make us understand how preconception nutrition goes on in our lives, how we can understand what it is, and the rest of the things attached to it. So, could you please tell us what preconception nutrition is and how does it affect us? What are its benefits? Does it really need attention? Yeah, I really want to know about this, and I'm sure my viewers also want to hear this.
Okay, thank you very much for that interesting question you have asked me.
Yes.
Now, before even I tell you what preconception nutrition is, allow me to break down the term into two terms. I'll talk about preconception and also talk about nutrition, then after I'll join it as a whole.
Okay.
Now, conception is getting pregnant. Okay? Now, preconception means before pregnancy. Now, before pregnancy is that, because most of us may not know that we are pregnant, Yeah, but before pregnancy, okay, that's preconception. Now, nutrition is how is the food and how our body uses food to do vital functions. Now, preconception nutrition is how we are going to nourish our bodies, how we are going to feed our bodies that right food before you get pregnant. Now, you ask me, is it important? Yes, very well. It's important that preconception nutrition, that you prepare your body to receive a new person or to receive a baby. Now, it does not only cut across for women only. Someone may say, me as the man, preconception nutrition does not matter. But then when you're forming a baby, it's formed between two people,
Sure.
a woman and a man. Meaning that even me as a man, preconception nutrition also matters. So now, why is it important that we are going to look to understand and see the different importances of our food, the nutrients in the food that they play towards preparing our bodies for the babies. So preconception nutrition helps us to prepare our bodies so that when the baby comes now, the baby finds the environment suitable for it to grow. Yeah, that's how our preconception nutrition is important, and I hope to share more about that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You mentioned that it is important for both the men and the women. Yes, I wanted to emphasize on that. So to the viewers, call whoever is in the kitchen, to you watching, call the relative, call the ladies and gentlemen. You all deserve the information. It's not for only women. Like some of them are seeing the title and the title of the program, today's topic, and they think it's for only the women, right? Yeah, so everyone deserves this information. So I would like us to know and maybe inquire from you, what are those key nutrients that someone should concentrate on? I think with some examples of the foods, because we don't understand the science so much. So you tell us some of those foods we have to have in preconception nutrition, and also tell us, I don't know, when is pre? Like, what's the time frame? Is it supposed to be when I think about conceiving, I'll start eating, or it is left to everyone. I don't know. Could you please tell us that timing and then the foods?
Okay, thank you very much, Mercy, for that question. And to the viewers, many may be asking themselves, what is the right time, as you're asking? You know, in our day-to-day lives, we may not determine that today is the right time.
Yeah.
But today I think I will go and make a baby. You may not think about that. Okay? That what does this mean? That you have to prepare yourself prior or before even that time will come. Because maybe they are moving, or maybe those who are partners, maybe you have come with your partner, you have gone out with it. Something happens.
Yeah.
So you may not know that even you're pregnant. Some people may become pregnant, but signs may show themselves even after some certain period of time. So what's that time?
And Ugandans are good at realizing late.
Realize that, after some time you may start saying, hey, now my body is changing, what's happening? But you got pregnant like probably even a month before.
Yes.
So probably prepare yourself even before.
And yet the crucial months of the baby's health are those initial ones before we even realize.
Before you even realize those are the very crucial months. Okay? Yeah, so preparing yourself earlier, not when, I think I may get pregnant next week, let me start. No. It should be something part of your day-to-day life. Is that you prepare yourself for anything. Anything happens in life.
Yeah.
God forbid, someone may be raped. Yeah? But when you don't want to kill the child, or even maybe your partner out of excitement, something happens. Okay?
Sure.
So if that thing finds your body when it's ready for the baby, it could be something good.
Okay. Yes. So just to remind you, the foods, the kind of diet we deserve to take for the men and for the women, all in general.
Okay. So thank you very much for that. I think for the foods, I'll break it down for the females and for the males as well.
So you were telling us about the foods, the nutrients, the kind of diet that is required for preconception nutrition. Tell us more.
So for preconception nutrition, the kind of diet that is needed, I'm going to break it down into for women and also for men. But then this doesn't mean that what women eat, men should also avoid.
Okay.
So that why I focus maybe if I say this type of food for women, it plays a specific role, but it doesn't mean that it does not help the male. So you have to take keen note on that. Now let me start with the women. Now, which kind of diet should these people eat? Which kind of diet should they have as they are preparing their bodies to have a baby? The first nutrient that I'll focus on, someone may ask themselves nutrients. Food contains what we call nutrients. In Uganda, they call them ebirisa.
Okay.
Yes, now these nutrients, so the ones that are playing a role in our body. Now, the first nutrient I'll look at is iron. I'm sure many people have heard of iron this, iron that, not iron in this one or flat iron.
Iron, the nutrient.
Now, what role does iron play in our body? Iron itself is responsible for making of blood. Okay, now, when a woman consumes foods that are rich in iron, it enables her body to make this blood. Now, this blood will also be like the body will make enough blood so that when she gets pregnant, there's enough. Now, in this blood, we have what we call cells, the red blood cells. There are many cells, but this case I'm focusing on the red blood cells.
Specifically?
Yes, found in the blood. Now, this iron is also important in the manufacture of these red blood cells. These red blood cells, what they do, they transport oxygen within our body. Okay. Now, when a woman consumes foods that are rich in iron, which foods are those? Foods we could talk of liver. Liver is a very rich source of iron. We could talk of beans. These beans that we eat. Yes, they're also very good. They are very good sources of iron. We could talk about the dark green leaf vegetables like the spinach. They are also very good sources of iron. We could talk about the eggs. Eggs are also very good sources of iron. So now, when a woman consumes these foods, she will get the iron. Okay? And the iron will play the roles that we have mentioned about the role of manufacture of blood, manufacture of red blood cells. Even it also plays a role in the energy production of energy, but we may not go deep into that. Yes. So now, when you consume this iron, this iron in these foods, it also needs something to help the body absorb it. Now, this one brings us to our next nutrient called vitamin C.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure many people have heard of vitamin C, more so in COVID-19
That's time.
Vitamin C, even go to the clinic.
Even the one who didn't know that.
Now, vitamin C is here. Now, what role does vitamin C play in our bodies? Okay? Now, we have talked about the iron. Now, when you consume foods that are rich in vitamin C, or you take those tablets of vitamin C, this vitamin C enables our bodies to absorb the iron that we obtain in the other food. Meaning, if you just eat iron alone and not consume foods that have those nutrients that help in the absorption of iron, our iron won't be absorbed.
I've heard of non-heme iron. I think those are the ones where you really need.
Is this iron that the body cannot absorb. So it needs to convert it into an active form so that the body is able to absorb
it. The one from the plant sources like beans.
Exactly. Now, which foods are rich in vitamin C? Fruits are very good sources of vitamin C. Fruits like oranges, pineapple, lemon, talk about the mangoes, talk about watermelon.
And we can plant these things in our compounds.
And these are things we can plant. These are things that are not expensive.
Even in our container.
Yes, in a container you can maybe plant there your oranges. Yes, people plant pineapples. Now, an orange is 200
shillings.
200. But someone will opt for something of a higher value. It's giving them less of what they need. So now this vitamin C, we have talked about it, how it helps in absorption of iron in women. Okay? But vitamin C also has other important roles. Wound healing, prevention of cough and the flu that you have. It also maintaining the tissue, the skin to be healthy.
Glow.
Yes, it gives you a glow skin. Okay,
then the next nutrient.
Now, the next nutrient that I want us to look at is folate. I'm sure women have heard about folate. Folate is
antenatal.
Yes, but here we're not talking about antenatal. We are talking about
before
you get pregnant.
And today's content
the lady,
very important.
If your man is there dodging around, call him to sit. This is also important, not only for the women. Okay. Now, this folate, what does folate do? Folate is done commonly here is vitamin B9. Now, this folate, when you take in this folate is responsible, it plays a big role in the development of the brain and also the spinal cord, the nervous system of the baby. That when you take in this folate, what does folate do? It prevents defects the baby could get in future because of lack of folate. That the baby's brain will grow very well, also the spinal cord will grow very well. Now, for women who don't have enough folate, what happens? You produce a baby where maybe they have a condition called spina bifida. Spina bifida is when, if you have seen children who have maybe something solid or a hole here at the back, it could be because of folate.
An unclosed spinal cord.
Yes, an unclosed spinal cord. Then you could also find also vitamin B9 folate. It plays a role in producing a baby. Okay, preventing stillbirth. How do we call stillbirth?
The baby who is not dead.
Yeah. Yes. So it helps you give birth to a baby.
When you're coming from the hospital with a healthy baby, imagine, nice.
Imagine carrying your baby for 9 months when you reach giving birth. The
baby is dead.
Yeah, but because we never prepared our bodies prior to getting pregnant. Now, which foods contain vitamin B9? Now, eggs. Eggs are also very good sources of vitamin B9. We could talk of the dark green leafy vegetables like the spinach. They're also very good sources of vitamin B9. We could talk of the milk as well. Milk is also a very good source of vitamin B9. Okay? There are even other sources. We could talk about legumes, the beans. We could talk of the cowpeas. We could talk of the soya beans. They're also very good sources of vitamin B9. We could even talk of the meat that we take.
These foods are in our area right now.
These are the foods that that are within us. You know, we interact with them, but not knowing what role they play. So vitamin B9 also plays a very important role. Now, another nutrient that I will talk about, you allow me to talk about, is iodine. Now, people have heard of iodine.
Iodine the salt.
Give me that salt. Some people may just enjoy the word iodine because it sounds. But even iodine plays a very important role in the bodies of the females. Now, what does iodine do? Iodine also prevents it helps in how should I say? It also plays a very important role in ensuring that you give birth to a baby who will be able to grow well. You know, iodine itself plays an important role in the growth of the baby. Because then also prevents stillbirth. It also prevents giving birth to babies who are of a low birth weight. They should give birth to a baby who is not
the normal weight.
This also helps in development of the brain development of the baby. And now, what are the rich sources of iodine? Salt. I think the government has done a very good job in making sure that our salt is adding iodine. Yes, because iodine deficiency was on a high rate whereby you see someone having goiter where they have throat and so it's because of iodine. But now the cases are very few.
Okay, yeah.
Because our salt is iodized.
Thank you, Uganda.
Thank you. Our government takes credit for that. And another nutrient we could talk about are the essential fatty acids like omega-3. Now people hear omega-3. Omega-3. Now, omega-3 plays also an important role in terms of brain development of the spinal cord of the baby, development of the eyesight of the baby. Yes, so this omega-3, it also has what we call antioxidants. Antioxidants now prevent our cells from being damaged. So, when you consume foods that are rich in essential fatty acids like omega-3, it plays that role. Now, what are the sources of these essential fatty acids, the omega-3? We'll talk of the fish. Fish is a very good source of omega-3. Then we could also talk of avocado. These are essential oils. We could talk of the flax seeds, the chia seeds. These are very good sources of essential amino acids. Now these are the essential fats that the woman before conception should focus on. And also the nutrients that are focused on mainly for women before conception. We've talked about also iodine. We talked about of the folate, vitamin B9, we talked of the iron itself, we talked of the vitamin C, we talked of the essential fatty acids, even proper hydration as well. Now, the men seeing they
want to think they have no role to play.
This man is only talking about women, perhaps we don't have an important role. But if a man, this information, you can easily determine what your woman feeds on, or what our sisters feed on. Preconception, women in reproductive age between 15 to 49 months. I've not said, 49 years, sorry. I'm not saying that below 15 cannot get pregnant, or greater than 49 cannot get pregnant. But within that range, that their bodies they can get pregnant in case they go in for unprotected sex. Okay? These are people whom we are talking about. Even the gents. Because now sperm production has come in, but for gents can give birth at even an earlier age. Yes. Now, the men, the nutrition. What role preconception nutrition? I'm going to focus on one nutrient mainly, even the other nutrients that
two, I think.
Okay, let me talk about two. Now, the men, we have our bodies produce what we call sperms. Now, it is these sperms that fuse or that meet with the egg of the woman and they form a baby. Meaning, without sperms, the woman cannot get pregnant. Meaning, even sperms play a very big role in terms of formation of the baby. Now, imagine these sperms being weak. These sperms, when they have not been formed very well, these sperms being low in quantity, These sperms being when they cannot move very well to reach the egg.
Motility.
Now, meaning you have to think of the nutrients that are going to help in enhancing the proper production of sperms. I'll talk about zinc and selenium. Now, this zinc and selenium, they play an important role in ensuring that there's proper sperm production. The sperms produced are enough. Then even the sperms that are produced, how they are from their structure, they help in the formation of sperms that have a good structure. They also improve motility, the movement of the sperms. So zinc and selenium are very good nutrients for the males. Now, where could we possibly get them from? We could get the zinc and selenium from pumpkin seeds. These pumpkin, those seeds that people throw away. Those seeds are very important actually.
And the beans, you see them like this.
And the beans are very good sources of zinc and selenium. The cowpeas, these are things that we undermine to eat. Now, the ladies there and the men watching us here, if you have your pumpkins, after, don't throw your seeds. Clean them, probably you can wrap them in a banana leaf and you put them on top of the food so that you eat them when they are ready. You can eat them as probably even a snack. Or you do accompany them.
I was thinking for roasting them, then from a pound and get the flour.
Pound them and get the flour. They also what we call chia seeds, also what we call the flax seeds. Yes, but I think pumpkin seeds are very common to us. You can easily get them. Okay.
I think vitamin C is also general for both of them, antioxidation.
Vitamin C, even the males. I've actually seen, if you can remember, I say that when I tell a woman to eat that food, it's not only for that woman. So even when a man eats them,
it benefits.
Yes. Then even another role zinc plays libido. Now someone says libido, they need to what to do. Have
intercourse.
Have intercourse. Now, if you are a man of low libido, you just be there, don't care. So how will you get?
It's better.
Then there are also vitamin C, even fruits like watermelon. We talk of bananas. We talk of the ginger. Actually, very many things that we talk about that play an important role in the male reproductive system, also the female reproductive system.
I've been here thinking of something called lifestyle. One thing I know is that lifestyle can affect the nutrition. Like, however much I'm eating it all, the lifestyle could be something I have to pay attention on. So, do you mind telling us maybe how healthy weight influences alcohol consumption, smoking? Yes, how does it influence our preconception health?
Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, I think let me start with weight. Weight, someone could be normal weight, they could be overweight or obese, they could be underweight. For the normal weight, normal is good. But then now for underweight and overweight. Now, not be there saying that me, I'm underweight because I feel I've lost a lot of weight. I'm like, go and they check you. So they confirm, are you underweight? Are you overweight? Are you obese? Okay. Or normal. You may be there saying, me, I'm overweight. I thought you're normal weight. You can put yourself on diet that you are going to reduce weight, but you're normal.
So we need authorization from the right professionals, not just judgments. Okay.
Yeah. So now the underweight and the overweight. Now our bodies, for preconception, our bodies produce what we call hormones. Now hormones in men we have hormones of male reproductive hormone is testosterone, and for women is progesterone and estrogen. Now, for underweight and overweight, it disrupts the hormonal system or the balance of these hormones. Now, for cases of underweight, probably there is less production of, because the body does not have what is enough to produce those hormones, there is less production of the estrogen. You find the woman having irregular menstrual cycles.
Amenorrhea.
Yeah, a condition called amenorrhea. Maybe for you today, you have had your period cycle on this date, but then the next month they could even start another date. They keep on
changing.
So it's not easy for you to
Or
determine.
even not having at all,
Yes, or even
and
not
yet it
having
should
that.
be monthly.
Yes, the same applies to even overweight. Also, overweight affects production of these hormones. You find that when maybe they are being suppressed, they are little in amounts. But these hormones are responsible for even for the growth of the baby. Look at estrogen and progesterone. They create a suitable environment from where the baby will attach in the placenta of the woman, even for thriving of the baby.
Maintaining the pregnancy,
maintaining
the
the
miscarriages.
Yeah, you find someone has had a miscarriage, but it could be caused of that.
Preconception nutrition.
Preconception, take note.
Okay.
Now, another thing, probably on top of the overweight, a woman who is overweight, who is obese, they stand a risk of having diabetes when they are pregnant. Sukari, we call it sukari. But this sukari comes because of pregnancy. That we call it gestational diabetes in science language. That a woman before she has been pregnant, she was not having diabetes, but because of the pregnancy, she's now having diabetes. But this could be because of the overweight or obesity. How that this too much weight will suppress our pancreas that produces the hormone called insulin, which helps in the maintaining of the glucose levels in blood or the sugar levels in blood.
It is just sparked up during pregnancy, but it is the condition. You're already a risk factor before pregnancy. Oh my God.
Okay, so that's also very important. So that's how weight, even there are other things that weight does to our bodies, but probably here I've talked of the hormone system and the gestational diabetes. But then even low weight could lead to things I've talked of miscarriage, giving birth to a preterm baby, a baby who has not yet reached full maturity. And that's very expensive. But all this originates from preconception
Nutrition.
Yes, that was about weight, overweight, or underweight. Get yourself tested to know whether you're overweight or underweight. Now, another lifestyle factor that I want to talk about is alcohol consumption.
Someone is there.
Don't touch there. But it's the truth. We have
We have to talk about it and the truth about it.
Yes, the smoking. Yes. Now, this alcohol, whereas it may be good for you consuming that you feel good, but then it's having an impact on your body. Remember, we are preparing for a baby. Remember, the men, you're preparing to have the good sperms so that you make a healthy baby. Now, this alcohol has compounds in it that these compounds in this alcohol, when you take it continuously, or when you take alcohol, your body still has those compounds. That when you get pregnant, and the compounds of alcohol before even you got pregnant accumulated in your body. What happens that the baby gets a condition called fetal alcohol syndrome. Now, what is fetal alcohol syndrome? I'll just give you simple highlights.
Anyway, we don't have a lot of time here. We have content.
That's why I said maybe she needs to invite
I need to invite him again for episode 2.
You find that maybe with fetal alcohol syndrome, most cases when you look at your upper lip, there's kind of depression here. Yes. But for maybe that with fetal alcohol syndrome, this thing is not that, it's just blood. I'm sure some a person there try touching your upper lip.
Let's start judging people.
Yes. Then also
the
eyes
very
can be
narrow,
very small. I'm not saying the baby comes out, but they're saying even this part of the nose is very short. From here up to here. Yeah, so that's fetal alcohol syndrome. But what causes that? Because of the
accumulation of the compounds.
Then even these compounds also affect production of these hormones that I've talked about. They also affect production of the sperms. You see? Now, these compounds in the alcohol, even the smoking, those harmful substances, tobacco, the nicotine, they are going to disrupt our hormone system, they are going to disrupt our bodies. that when you get pregnant, the baby will find an environment that's not suitable for them. So what's advisable? Instead of taking alcohol, there are better alternatives. They could be even cheaper than alcohol. The alcohol bottle, which goes for 4,000, you can buy yourself yogurt of 2,500.
Probiotic nutrition.
Yes, something that's going to give you better
results.
Yes, if you have been taking this alcohol every time, maybe for you in a week, you take almost every day, reduce on the consumption of alcohol. Now, someone may ask, Doctor, me, I've been an alcoholic, but then I keep on taking alcohol, but I give back to good babies. Effects. Our bodies working is that effects may not come immediately. But then within the long run, now effects will start being seen. And maybe when I've taken alcohol, but my first, second, third born, they are no problem. For you keep on taking. Something may happen on your
the fourth
child, or even the children to come.
Even the cognitive health.
Yes, even the development of the brain is affected of the baby because of the compounds in those substances that we are taking. You may take for fun, but in the long run, you're going to affect your
baby. Oh, that was so nice. What are you people? Now, I think my viewers really need some summary and final remarks you can give to them on preconception nutrition. Leave to them some information that they can keep it on their fingertips. I have learned a lot. I am sure you have learned a lot, but let's just summarize the idea with some final remarks from our guest. Yes, Evans.
Oh, actually, I never wanted the session to end.
We are enjoying so much.
Yes, actually, even the people watching us, they are enjoying a lot. But time was a key factor, but probably as we end, I'll leave my contacts where you can easily get me from. I've already introduced myself where I work from. NutriSelf community.
Nourishing lives, yes, I'm saying.
We nourish lives.
That's
what NutriSelf does. We do a lot of things, but maybe just to give you a summary. Now, we have seen preconception nutrition is not only a one-sided part, that only for the women, but then even women is very important. Me myself inclusive, preconception nutrition is important for me and for the fellow gents seeing me that you may have your girlfriend, you may have your wife with you, you may have your sister. You helping them make healthier choices before they get pregnant will help you even to have better.
Someone is out there thinking they should start preconception nutrition when they get partners.
Don't start that.
Even single, you deserve it.
When I accept that man, that's when
I start.
Even you who is single, you may be. Prepare yourself. No one wants a baby who is not
healthy, bouncing, pretty, alive.
Now, I'm going to leave for you few tips, probably 1, 2, or 3. Now, the first tip that I'll talk of, we have what we call the minimum dietary diversity scores. It's minimum dietary diversity scores. Now, a score, as we hear, score 2-0, 3-0, 3-0, 4-1. Now, there are scores in terms of nutrition. There are 10 scores, implying that 10 different food groups that we should consume from in a day. The minimum for women, or the minimum dietary diversity score for women is 5. Meaning in a day you're supposed to consume from 5 food groups or more, at least, not only. So check your diet and say, how many have I consumed? If I'm treating myself, I'm on 2 meals, 3 meals, 1 meal, or 0. Now, so what are these food groups? We have the starchy staples, foods like cassava, sweet potatoes, yams, millet, matoke. We have the posho, starchy staples. Okay? Consume from that. If maybe you have eaten matoke today, that's 1 score. Don't say that I've eaten matoke again, posho. Within the same way, I've scored many we are from 1 food. Another food group, we could talk of the nuts like groundnuts. We could talk of cashew nuts. Yes, we could talk of Yeah, even other nuts that you could take. You could talk of these nuts.
Over walnuts.
Yeah, walnuts. Yes, those ones. So you can consume from that food group. Another food group are the pulses.
Okay.
Pulses are the beans, the cowpeas, the soya beans, the lentils. You can consume from
Then,
those. So far, those are three. Because we could also talk of the milk, fish, and poultry.
oh,
Yeah, that's one whole food group.
meat, fish, and poultry.
Fish,
And
and
poultry.
poultry. Poultry is the chicken,
Chicken,
or the turkey, or the ducks. We have milk and milk products.
Okay.
Those are five. We could talk of the yogurt, the ice cream. Those are five. We have the eggs. Eggs, that's also another food group. So far, those are.
And these things are already available. We are now on 6.
we have.
We actually have.
Yeah, we have vitamin A rich fruits. Yes, vitamin A rich fruits like we could talk of the mangoes.
Popo.
We could talk of the popo. Yes, these fruits that have the
Kedo.
color. We could talk of avocado. You see?
All those.
Yeah.
I haven't
Then we have the vitamin A rich
vegetables.
Now, vitamin A rich vegetables. We could talk of the carrots. We could talk of the pumpkin. We could talk of the turmeric.
Okay.
Yes, turmeric, the chinza, the chiganda. Then we have other fruits, the bananas, watermelon. We could talk of the pineapple. There are very many.
So I just need to get like 5 or more of these on a daily.
Yes, so far the
and I'll be having good preconception nutrition.
Then another one is other vegetables. Yes, we could talk of the spinach, we could talk of the patati, we could talk of the buga, we could talk of the squamawichi. So far those are 10. So when you rate your diet in a day, have you consumed from 5 of those food groups? It helps you get the essential nutrients required to prepare your body. Another health lifestyle I could talk of hydration and exercise. Some people here, people who are viewing me, they like being redundant or dormant, like being sedentary, chilling, sleeping. My dear, exercise plays a very important role in terms of production of hormones that help your body prepare itself for the baby coming, keeps you of a normal weight. Yeah, also reduces risks of other diseases like diabetes. Mentioned, but if you hydration is also very important. Yes, then also another thing, the last thing I'll talk of is stress management.
That one.
Many of us are stressed, but how we handle the stress also
matters.
Yes, don't allow stress to overbe on you. We all have different activities we have to accomplish. Then you be there thinking a lot. Stress will affect the production of hormones for the females. You find you are having irregular cycles. Science has shown that stress, prolonged stress, or stress over a long period of time, it plays a role in our menstrual periods, the females. Even the men as well. They have talked about this part. Okay? Yeah, so manage stress very well. How can you manage stress? Find something that you can do that will help you manage stress. Maybe if you enjoy watching football, don't laugh.
Okay.
Enjoy playing games, don't play
movies.
Movies.
Hangouts.
Have enough rest.
Have a life.
Avoid drinking alcohol, consuming highly processed foods, the KFC, the burgers, the chips and chicken that they may take
on a daily.
Reduce
the
consumption. Opt for better alternatives, the staples, these local foods that we have, okay?
Okay.
Yes, as we have mentioned, there are very many, but I think I'll stop there. Now,
thank you for the keynote given. Thank you so much. And to the viewers, we are very glad. I'm sure you're out there aware with suffocating information that we'll break down day by day. And you'll know what to do. I've personally learned a lot. Thank you for coming, dear Evans. Thank you, NutriSelf community. And on 11 Voice TV, our viewers are very happy people. And they're always here listening to nutrition matters and important information. So I was Lawino, your host, and
I remain Evan Sentumbe. For people who want to reach out to me, my social media platforms. You could just go and look for Sentumbo Evans. It's on my I think my number. If you have somewhere to write, you could have 0751 667413. You can reach out to me. That's my WhatsApp number. Yeah, you can also reach out to NutriSafe Communities. NutriSafe Communities, there is a website, NutriSafe Communities. It's there. Even on Twitter or X, it's also there, NutriSafe Communities. Yes, we do very many roles. And yeah, thank you very much. We are also belong to the same organization that Lunch, and we are ready and we are ambitious to take Kampala coming to an end. And I think the next update on advocacy will give one week to preconception nutrition. You know, most of us are starving to canvas figure, and yet preconception nutrition is key. So thank you so much. Remember to like, subscribe, and watch the video. Learn from it because sanitation. Dear Ugandans and anyone out there, thank you for watching. Thank you for following us. Bye bye.